Good morning. So I am at one of my favorite places to hike this morning, and I gotta warn y'all, I'm feeling a little bit discouraged this morning, so I may be getting on my soapbox a little bit. So you may want to, if you don't like that sort of thing, you may want to just not watch this video. But if you're gonna stick with me, cool. Here we go. So, I've been thinking a lot about symptoms today. Symptoms like, well, number one on my mind has been addiction, but also things like climate change. That just, all of the show that something's not right. All of the antidepressant use now, nobody's happy, like not even a little bit. And so I've just been thinking a lot about that sort of stuff this morning, and I've been doing a lot of research about addiction as well, and I found something really interesting called the rat park. I don't know if any of you heard of this, but back in the 70s, someone set up an experiment that had poor little rats in isolation. Rats are much like us. That's why we do a lot of experiments on them, because they're really social like us. They have social groupings a lot like us. So these rats were pretty much kept in isolation in their own cages, and they had two choices of water. One that was plain water, and one that had opioids in it. And these rats, I guess once they figured it out that bottle A just hydrated them and bottle B did other things, they exclusively just drank the opioids, the laced water, until they died. Pretty much, they just didn't stop. They just pretty much killed themselves. But then someone had the thought to figure out what would happen if they designed like the perfect rat environment. Giving rats the choice to socialize and, do all their behaviors. And it was a really stimulating environment for them, intellectually speaking, because rats are actually pretty smart. So what they found was, and they gave them the two water bottles, water bottle A, water bottle B. And what they found was the rats really didn't, do much of anything with the opioid-laced water. They, for the most part, chose the regular water, and they never overdosed. None of them ever overdosed. And I think that, and I know we're talking about rats. I understand that, but we are also mammals, and I think that using a study like this to tell us something about ourselves is definitely relevant. And all of these symptoms of a world that isn't right, that we have. People who have to keep going to water bottle B. People who are relying on medications to just be, feel okay. Just the state of our environment. There's oceans of plastic out there. This is Plastic Free July. So I figure I'll mention that. I mean, just pick a symptom, pick them all, and you can see that, that something's going on. And so, my dogs seem to have, my dogs don't have any problems with happiness. They're really, they're getting it. Anyway, there we go. So I guess I challenge you, and I challenge myself, because like I said, I'm feeling pretty discouraged this morning, a little bit angry at just the state of things, how humanity has developed itself. And so I guess I challenge everyone and myself to think about how we want to design our world to be better. And when you're in the design phase of something, every idea, every idea is worth looking at, and what do we want our world to be like? Because clearly nobody's happy with how things are. Well, the majority of us are not happy with how things are. So what do we want our world to look like? I don't know, I just challenge you to think about that, because things are not good right now. Climate change is one of the big things on my mind always. But with a big problem comes big opportunity as well. Every problem has like these huge opportunities for change in order to solve them. So, what do you guys think? What do we want our world to look like? So that's my thought for this morning. And I'm going to turn this around and just pan around this amazing place that is, just one of my favorite places to go in the morning. So hang on. So here we are. Gosh. All right, well, I'm going to sign off, and I'll be thinking, you guys be thinking too, and maybe together we can come up with a vision for what the world's supposed to, or what we want the world, not supposed to, but what we want it to be like. Maybe that'll be something, maybe it'll be nothing, but it, I think, is worth thinking about. All right. Everyone have a fantastic day. Love to you all. Bye.